I just have to say this, okay? So speaking about the Giants this week, like I said, they can win. This is kind of really off topic, random. But Darius Slayton, 4,100. We got a lot of narratives going this week. All right. The Cowboys. Let me read you who they're missing this week, okay? Mm-hmm. The Dallas Cowboys have ruled out Leighton Vander Esch, their starting linebacker, and one of their cornerbacks, Rashard Robinson. Darian Thompson and Xavier Woods, who are also big players in their secondary, are questionable, so they could be without 4 pieces on their defense. The Giants are playing to try and get into the playoffs. It's a great spot for Darius Slayton, 4,100. Then we have your bet with Adam Levitan of Establish a Run. Mm-hmm. Darius Slayton versus Sterling Shepard. He has to score more points. This is the Darius Slayton week. This is the week where he makes up all of the torture that he's put us through for 16 weeks and wins one of us $1 million on DraftKings. Jam Darius Slayton in this week. He is going for 30 points. Calling it right now. This is the GOATiest week. Got a lot on the line with this guy. Got our pride on the line. Got our money on the line. Darius Slayton, very cheap. You get leverage off of those wide receivers that we talked about in the cash game consideration that are going to be owned right at that same price tag. Play Darius Slayton this week.
Wow. I mean, I'll give it up to you. I love it. There are a couple things I have to say. One, I mean, I need to win a minimum of like $500 just to make up for all of the Millie Maker lineups that I burned on Darius Slayton. You know, longtime listeners will remember I declared, you know, coming week 1 that I was going to play at least one Darius Slayton single entry in the Millie Maker every time the Giants were on the main slate with the Millie Maker. And I might have min cashed on one of those entries all season. I stuck with it, just completely burning $20 each and every single week. So, God, please, Darius Slayton, help me get even. Second of all, the Levitan bet. I mean, do you know how much I thought I had that in, you know, just in the bag when Sterling Shepard missed a bunch of games? Then Darius Slayton comes and does basically nothing for the second 2 months of the season. Now they're within 6 points or something like that, and Golden Tate's out, which is just boosting Sterling Shepard's projection. So, I mean, there's basically 2 ways I'm looking at it. Like, one, Darius Slayton is going to help us sail to the money, sail to the glory, beat the Levitan bet, or I just need to put Sterling Shepard in every lineup to leverage myself, so if I lose, I can still be happy. So maybe I'm playing Sterling Shepard in every lineup as sort of a hedge. I don't know, because either way, then I can say I won. I don't know.
I mean, I think this is the spot to double down. Double down. We don't hedge around. We don't hedge around here.
We don't play two cash lineups.
Sterling Shepard is 5,200. Darius Slayton is 4,100. Obviously, Shepard is projecting a little bit better. He's a little bit safer as the PPR option on DraftKings, but Darius Slayton has the most upside out of any wide receiver on the Giants, and this is the week where him and Daniel Jones finally connect on 1 or 2 long touchdowns. And not to mention, he had one of his best games of the season against the Cowboys earlier in the year, and I would expect for him to repeat that same success. I mean, in the last 3 games, he's had a minimum of 8 targets in each game, but hasn't gone over 4 catches.
Yeah.
So the variance has to swing in his favor, and I know this is kind of a long segment on Darius Slayton, but I just have the most conviction in the world about this play. He's my favorite long shot play of the week. He's my favorite tournament wide receiver play of the week, and we have a lot riding on him. So it's time to double down, and then if he lets us down, I'm deading him forever. So